So guys, this is gonna be probably the last video I'm making on the Galaxy Fold 4. At this time, we have all the official leaked specs and the press materials. You can't believe how crazy it is. And that's all thanks to WinFuture. Even though you might know some of them, but let me tell you all of them. So, the Fold 4 will have a 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X panel, 2176 by 1812 pixel resolution, 374 ppi density, and 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. Plus, it will have Corning Gorilla Glass Victus Plus protection, which is a little crazy to think about. Now, additionally, the 6.2-inch outer screen will also have a 120Hz adaptive high refresh rate. That is actually pretty cool. 2316 by 904 pixels resolution. And it will have a different aspect ratio too. It will have 23:9 aspect ratio instead of 24.5:9 of the Fold 3. Now, the Galaxy Fold 4 and the Flip 4 will come with Android 12 based One UI. So you're not getting the Android 13 out of the box. But these two devices will be the first ones to get the Android 13 based One UI 5 operating system. Now, aside from that, the Galaxy Fold 4 will be powered by Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, which is a 64-bit 4nm processor node-based processor manufactured by TSMC. And this one is gonna be bonkers faster. And more than that, it will be insanely efficient compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. According to Qualcomm, 10% faster in CPU and GPU, and it will be 30% power efficient in both CPU and GPU fronts. That is crazy. This phone will actually have 12GB of RAM as standard, but there is a chance that it might come with a 16GB variant, but that is still unknown. But this is what leaked, 12GB. Now, it will come with 256, 512GB and 1TB of storage options according to WinFuture. That is again confirming that there would be a 1TB storage option. But also, eVLeak showed us that it might also even come in a 128GB model, but that might just be region specific, we don't know. Anyway, as for the camera system, we're gonna get a 50 megapixel f1.8 aperture main camera with optical image stabilization. And then it will have two more cameras, 12 megapixel ultra wide angle f2.2 aperture camera and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto zoom camera f2.4 with OIS. Now, it might not sound crazy, but the 50 megapixel camera would be a big upgrade over the 12 megapixel of the Fold 3. Now, as for the cameras on the front, well, 10 megapixel selfie camera on the cover screen with f2.2 aperture and 4 megapixel under display camera, the invisible one, f1.8 aperture. It will still be a 4 megapixel camera, which is disappointing, literally. But this year, according to a leaker, this camera will be even less visible thanks to higher pixel density than the Fold 3. So in theory, the Galaxy Fold 4's under-display camera might not interrupt you as much as it did with the Fold 3. At the same time, I'm showing you a lot of marketing material, so just keep up with that. Now, we have heard so many things like maybe this year we're gonna get the under-display fingerprint scanner, but no, we're still getting the fingerprint scanner mounted on the power button. At the same time, you will have the face recognition and all those stuff. IP60 dust and water resistant rating can't be expected, and yes, it will still have the IPX8 water protection, so that's kind of good. Now, S Pen support is still there, just like the Fold 3, and it will be a Fold exclusive S Pen, and it will be sold even in a note package, and that kind of is a bizarre thing. I will link down below my video on that, you can check out. This phone will also have a 4400 mAh battery just like the Fold 3, but it will have a much better battery life thanks to TSMC's 4nm process node. So that's kind of good. Now, it will also come with 25-watt fast charging and 15-watt wireless charging capabilities. Now, the 25-watt fast charging will be a much better 25-watt fast charging than you think. If you want to know about that, you can check out my recent video on that. I will link down below. Other than that, it will come with the Bluetooth 5.2, 5G, dual SIM and whatnot. Now, if you talk about the dimensions, well, 155.1mm tall, 130.1mm wide and 6.3mm thick. Now, even though in the past we have heard that it will have a 7mm thickness, now it's saying 6.3, it's kind of a different thing, but hey, whatever, you get the point. And it will be 254 grams in weight, so that is like 10 grams less than the Fold 3, which is around 263. We can see the color options. It will come in beige, which is a kind of goldish beige, the best color, gray green, which is kind of like a bluish green, and then there are going to be the phantom black. No silver this year, or no other colors like this year, but yes, there are going to be a red color variant which will be called burgundy red. Most probably it will be Samsung.com exclusive, and it will be very limited in number, so if you want to grab that one, you have to be quick. Now, how much it will cost? Well, according to a recent report, the European pricing is set to start at 1799 euros for the base model 256GB, and if there is an 128GB model coming at all, then it will be $100 cheaper or 50 euros cheaper at the very least. Now, if you talk about the 512GB, then it will be 1919 euros. That is like 20 euros more than the Fold 3's 512GB. So that's probably it. But if you ask me what could be the price of a 1TB model if that's coming to your region, well, that could be around 2050 euros or so. So keep that in mind. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How excited you are for the Fold 4. Just tell me. Hey, I will take a few seconds to introduce to you my latest wallpaper pack, Agate. Now, these are insanely sharp, beautiful, high-resolution 8K wallpapers made for desktops, laptops, tablets, and your smartphones. You can visit the link in the description to check out. And yeah, you can also subscribe to my website for exclusive discounts. Or simply, you just can visit my website, joindavid.com, for latest tech news that matter. Until the next one, bye and take care.